Hi everyone, welcome back to the official BGSU YouTube page. Today we're going to be talking about all the advice you need to know before your first day of class. Let's go. As a rising senior at Bowling Green State University, I have some experience in first day of classes. I know stepping onto campus for the first time and having that first day of class can be super scary, but I promise you, you do not have to be worried. Everyone is going and facing the same feelings and emotions, and you are not alone. First, we're going to be talking about everything that you should pack for your first day of class. I highly recommend waiting until the first day to see if you need to buy any textbooks, so don't worry about buying them in advance because you may not need them. For me personally, I have 2 folders in my backpack and then a spiral notebook, and that has been perfect for me. It can definitely depend major to major about what you are doing in your classes, but for me as an advertising major, that was perfect. I know in high school and middle school you would bring tons of different folders, colored pencils, glue, scissors, a calculator, things like that. But honestly, depending on what your major is, you probably won't need all that stuff. A good rule of thumb is as long as you have your laptop, you're good. Next up is what to wear for the first day of class. And my advice is just to wear whatever makes you the most comfortable and feel the most comfortable. In the past, I feel like I always usually just wear a BG shirt and then some shorts. Next up is everything classes related. If you're worried about getting lost, I highly recommend the night before walking around to find your different classrooms in each building and taking a picture so you always know and have an idea in the back of your head about where your class is. Also, on the first day of class, if you're worried about getting lost, just use Google Maps. They have every single building on there that can take you on a walking route there. And if you can't remember your schedule, make it the background of your phone. I know it can be easy when you get into the classroom to want to sit in the back row and not talk to anyone, but I don't really recommend that. I've met so many of my friends from classes where I just sat in the middle and talked to the people around me, and I promise you will too. That being said, I also recommend introducing yourself to your professor as well, even if it's just over an email. That little gesture can go a long way. I also recommend checking Canvas beforehand, as well as your BGSU portal, just to make sure that all your classrooms stay the same and haven't changed from when you last looked at it, because I know I've had instances where I've walked to a class and there was no class there, and then I looked and the location had changed, but I just didn't know. So don't be like me and check your classes again so you're not late on the first day. I hope this was helpful, and happy first day of classes, Falcons! Bye!